Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says, the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza, and welcome to Reiki with Marky. This is your weekly tarot reading for February 28 up to March 6, 2022. Naku po, last day of the month for February bukas. And now, bilis ang panahon, di ba? So, eto na naman tayo to provide the reading dahil syempre, bukod sa bago yung ating month, syempre, kailangan paghandaan natin ang ating mga energies. So, here we are getting you 8 cards representing the 7 energies of the day, 1 extra card para naman magsisymbolize ng ating guide for the week or the theme for the week. Now, we are still using, at least bago tayo magpalit ng cards natin for March, we are still using our Victorian Fairy Tarot. And sa cards natin, pwede tayong makakuha ng dalawang klase ng cards, major cards or minor cards. Kapag major cards ang mga makukuha natin, this is a representation na, wow, either instant blessing or pwede ring may mga warnings tayo. Now, kapag minor cards naman, di naman ibig sabihin hindi maganda, kailangan lang maalala natin na may mga tatrabahuhin tayo so that it will manifest into a bigger blessing in the future. Ngayon naman, sa theme ng ating Victorian Fairy Tarot, yung mga representation ng ating mga minor suits is the 4 seasons. So kung ang spring, ang equivalent niyan ay ang wands, yung summer, ang equivalent niyan ay yung cups, yung pentacles, ang equivalent niyan ay yung autumn, and yung swords, ang equivalent niyan ay winter. Okay? So simulan na natin. Tomorrow, last day ng ating energy, February 28, 2022. Ano naman ang ating aabangan na energy for tomorrow? Here we go. Okay, so, okay. Well, very usual naman talaga. Pagdating ng Monday, we have 10 of spring. Usual na Monday natin, nakakuha tayo. Sabi ko nga, kapag spring, ang energy natin ay hard work and effort. Medyo aligagaya yata tayo bukas. So, nakita naman natin ang mga energy natin. Don't be surprised na napakaraming gagawin. And syempre, if you are working in a corporate setting, malalaman mo na, syempre, kailangan before the month ends, lahat ng mga kailangan nating tapusin before the month ends, we need to fulfill all of that. So, syempre, alam na natin on a career perspective, marami tayong kailangan ayusin. Pero, hindi ito limited sa ating career lamang. Generally, tomorrow, you will find yourself really busy. Why? Because you are really working hard because alam natin na nakita natin yung pinaka-performance natin or yung cash flow or the flow of abundance and prosperity natin for February, and we always want to make it better. That's why mararamdaman natin yan bukas. Kailangan gumalaw. Kailangan we have to be productive. We have to always, kumaga kung ano mga priorities natin, ma-fulfill ang lahat ng mga yan para magkaroon tayo ng maraming opportunities to generate more abundance and prosperity in the future. Now, do not be surprised as you become very busy tomorrow, you may find yourself na talagang medyo mapapa-OT tayo or kahit na pagdating natin sa bahay or if we are still in a work from home situation, kahit na yung time na ipapahinga na lang natin, our mind will be on overdrive. Makikita natin na you will be very extra creative, and that's really a good thing. Pero syempre, balance is key. Find a better opportunity na ma-express yung creativity natin, ma-exhaust lahat ng mga fulfillments natin for the day, lahat ng commitments natin, pero huwag kakalimutang bumawi sa tulog. Okay? Maganda naman ang ating energy, pero tignan natin ang ating March 1, Tuesday energy. Ano naman ang general reading for everybody on this day? Here we go. Ay, very good. Aba, we are starting our Tuesday with full of energy and passion, and we're gonna do it gracefully and happily. So spring pa rin. So dalawang beses na may spring. Ibig sabihin, this is really the energy of hard work and effort. And Tuesday, because this is the start of a new month, you are really seeing yourself in a very good disposition para mag-focus, mag-concentrate. And you will be filled with ideas. And hindi lang siya stuck here. Any good idea or anything na maganda na maiisip natin, you will have the energy to manifest them or to materialize them quickly. So, good blessings of good creativity and ideas will be given on Tuesday. That means have an open mind and heart that no matter what you want and need to be creative, ibibigay sa atin. And you will not only have the wisdom, you will have the energy to fulfill them. And medyo meron pa rin tayong hangover ng pagka-overtime because naman bigay na bigay or G na G tayo sa ating mga creativity. Don't be surprised again na you'll find yourself na napapa-OT yata tayo. Okay? But that's really still a good thing. But then again, sabi ko nga, balance is key. Find it in your heart na kapag na-fulfill ang mga kailangan, magpahinga. Okay? There's always tomorrow naman. So ano naman ang ating Wednesday, March 2 energy, and wala pa rin tayo major card. So, tingnan natin. Hindi naman siya ko, Lord. Pero alam ko naman. Okay? So, tingnan natin ang ating Wednesday energy, March 2. Here we go. Ay, naku po, kumalma. Kalma po tayo. March 3, Wednesday, we have the Two of Winter. Napansin nyo, kapag lumalabas tong card na to, medyo mainit talaga ang energies natin because I'm pretty sure, and this will be mostly, mararamdaman natin to not just in the career, not just in the personal na aspect natin. Generally, we would always know what to choose or what we believe is right or what we believe is true, kitang-kita natin on an individual basis. But remember, every single one person will have to carry their own truth or they will have to follow the truth that they serve. So, there is an opportunity na hindi tayo masyadong magkakaintindihan. So, in many aspects, in more ways than one, be very, very cautious on what we're going to verbalize. Because kapag hindi tayo masyadong aware on what we're going to verbalize or kung hindi natin na-process ng maigi kung ano yung sasabihin natin, there is a tendency that we may offend someone and it may cause a little friction on that day. And I'm telling you, with this, actually, kapag hindi natin to napag-igihan, if we are not mindful enough, this can be the start of something big. And that means it can progress and pwede siyang lumala and to a certain extent, maging personal. We don't want that. Kalma lang po tayo sa Wednesday. Ano po? So, kumalma lang tayo. Huwag tayo maging mapasensyoso, maging mas mapagmahal po tayo. And sabi ko nga, it does not matter na hindi tayo masyadong nag-agree with our own beliefs on what truth we serve. Pero ang mahalaga is kahit na hindi tayo man magkakasundo in anything and everything, pero respetuhin pa rin natin ang isa't isa. Okay? Because isipin mo na lang din, ikaw din on a personal note, syempre, kapag ikaw naman hindi nag-agree ang mga tao around you with what you believe in, pakiramdaman mo rin yung sarili mo, hindi rin masarap sa pakiramdam yan. So, magbaon na maraming pasensya. Here is our Thursday na, yung kanina pala Wednesday, March 2 pala yan, sorry. Ito palang Wednesday, yung March 3 natin, Thursday. So, sorry na. Okay. So, ano naman ang ating Thursday na general reading for everybody? Here we go. Uy, ang dami nating effort in start of the week. We have 3 of spring for our Thursday energy. And this one's really fruitful because this is full of discovery. Yung ating hard work and effort will also be gifted with discovery. And don't be surprised that you will discover many great things. So this is mostly applicable sa ating career. And I know as we become very resourceful, as we open our minds and our hearts even more, syempre yung goal natin is to be very productive, yung goal natin is to be very abundant, you will discover something that will generate abundance. So I'm very excited with this energy kasi you will not find it hard for you to manifest this. Ibig sabihin, you will see an opportunity and pagtingin mo sa opportunity, sabi, kayang-kaya yun It's very realistic and alam kong kayang-kaya mo siyang gawin. So, my say, be a go-getter. And syempre, embrace all these blessings and huwag kalimutan to equip it with so much hard work and effort. And syempre, dagdagan ng patience dahil sabi ko nga, lahat kapag binubuhos natin yung pasensya natin, mas nag-grow ang mga blessings natin. So, magpasensya pa tayo ha. So, also, don't be surprised that this idea, even if this may not seem na anong tawag dito, very, very original or parang hindi naman ikaw yung first originally nakaisip nito or you may see other people who are doing the same thing. You may see or you may pick up some patterns from the people around you. Don't be frustrated on that na parang feeling mo na parang, mag-work ba to if other people are also doing it? You have to trust your gut on this or trust your intuition. Hindi yan ibibigay sa'yo kung hindi yan para sa'yo. Napakaganda. So, tignan naman natin ang ating Friday ni March 4 energy. Ano naman ang ating general reading for everybody? Here we go. Lord, wala pa rin tayong major card. Baka naman. Okay. Uy, pero okay lang. Look at this. We have the 6 of summer for our Friday. And you know what? One good thing about this card is that kahit na we are starting our week, hala, okay, it may be good for some, pero on others, if especially on a business perspective, nako, baka this may not be 100% popular with everybody. But no matter how busy we are, you will find this day very chillax. Okay? So, kahit na may mga priorities tayo, don't be surprised na parang, it's Friday, I feel like pwede ko muna siyang i-park sandali or i-pen sandali and then babalikan ko na lang yan on Monday o kaya saka ko na iisipin. But as you're going to have this feeling kasi makikita mo rin naman yung sarili mo for the past few days, you've been doing extensive efforts and ang daming hard work na binigay mo sa sarili mo for you to be extra productive. Of course, this is a way for you to balance din, syempre. Pero ang sabi ko nga, most especially if we are in a corporate setting, syempre not everybody, lalo na pag syempre yung mga boss natin, nakikita tayo, but masyado ka namang relax dyan, okay, di ba? Of course, in the eyes of our bosses, baka hindi itong ganun ka masyadong favorable. So sabi ko nga, find the balance here. Wag naman yung totally na parang tipong maraming oras pa na pwede ka magtrabaho pero as in wala ka nang ginagawa, okay? Still, this is really the feeling that you will have pero it does not, kumbaga it does not escape yung idea na kailangan pa rin natin maging productive o hindi pa rin maaalis yung idea na kailangan pa rin natin mag-focus sa mga goals, dreams, and aspirations natin. Though this is really the weekend and I know mararamdaman mo that you work so hard, pero magpasensya pa rin ng konti. And tandaan mo, every time na you're learning how to rise above yung mga personal battles natin, yung mga simpleng, parang kinakatamaran kong gawin to. If you learn to overcome that, you will discover a lot of things na pwede mo ma-overcome sa sarili mo. So, my say, I will challenge everybody to be very resilient. Kahit gaano kalakas ang tawag ng pag-chill and lalo na kung meron pa tayong mga kailangan i-accomplish, be very, very headstrong sa ating decision to still become very productive. It will be very rewarding for you in the future. Now, before we continue naman, if you're enjoying this episode and gusto mo maka-experience ng sarili mong tarot reading for your own personal experiences, join me. Libre lang ang magpa-read sa akin ng mga energies, anything na patungkol sa ating career, sa love life natin, sa health natin. Magkita-kita tayo here in our YouTube channel on Tuesday for Tarot Tuesdays between 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Libre lang ang reading, sagot ko kayo. Okay? So, ano naman ang ating Saturday energy? This is March 5, 2022. Here we go. Ay, okay. Kalma ulit tayo. Okay. So, ang Saturday energy kasi natin, syempre, malakas ang energy ng ng fairness and equality. Pero it feels on this, alam mo naman kapag nandyan ang winter natin. Pag winter kasi, what was once flowing, nagkakaroon ng stop dahil nagiging ang taas naman stop. Nagiging frozen ang tubig, di ba? And that means, imagine mo din, kapag ganito yung sitwasyon and yung itsura naman ng ating sumusugod na knight here, may fairy na knight na sumusugod, nakasakay sa bear, tapos talaga nakatutok ng ganyan. So, you may find yourself talagang less patient on anything. Do not be surprised na medyo, the energies around us may not necessarily feel comfortable to an extent that you may feel uberly sensitive. Okay? Yung mga usually na hindi natin masyadong iniinda o hindi naman tayo usually na-offend. It can be in a form of jokes. But, do not be surprised na medyo iba ang energy on this day. Na parang konting kibot lang, it may trigger some sensitivity. And this is not limited to a certain topic. This is not limited to a certain experience. And hindi rin siya limited sa basta sa ating career, love life, etc. The whole energy of the day, we may feel na napakalakas ng energy ng ating kawalan ng pasensya. No matter how tough and challenging it is, na to a certain extent that if this is gonna push you to confronting someone and if hindi natin na-process ng maigi, tandaan, if we find ourselves in this situation, tapos ang kung unang pumasok sa isip natin, to fight fire with fire, and kung hindi natin napagplanuhan ang mga dapat nating sasabihin, this can create more damage. And I'm telling you, this can create a snowball effect sa atin, and this may not necessarily look good in the future. Most especially sa ating mga mahal sa buhay. And tandaan, this is on a Saturday, so more often than not, the people around us, the people in our household, our friends, our family, yung mga relatives natin, ang mga possible na madadaanan ng energy nito. Kumalma tayo. Okay, kalma lang. Pero tingnan naman natin ang ating Sunday energy, March 6, 2022. Ano naman po? Lord, ang init po ng energies. Pero tingnan natin, anong meron sa Sunday natin? Here we go. Ay sus, medyo nag-escalate. Okay, medyo nag-escalate. Okay, we have the King of Winter. Naku po, kanina night lang, ngayon nag-progress sa King. Now, alam mo, ang nararamdaman ko talaga dito sa King of Winter nito is like we started to parang take things personally na parang nag-harbor na tayo ng sama ng loob. To a certain extent, ang nararamdaman ko dito sa energy ng King is a little vengeful. O kaya meron tayong may mga plot twist na parang tayo may mga pinaplano na hindi necessarily kagandahan towards other people. Naku, kumarma pa rin tayo, tandaan, there is a universal law of cause and effect that will always come into play in anything that we're going to do. Tandaan, this is called, in the Christian and the Catholic faith, we will call this the golden rule. For us, kaming mga Hindu, ang tawag natin dyan ay karma. Siyempre, kung anong tinanim natin, siya ding aanihin natin. And even if we sometimes feel na tayo kasi naargabyado, tayo yung inapi, tayo hindi trinato ng mabuti, and then syempre may tendency that we fight fire with fire. Wag naman. And alam natin globally, there are certain countries that are not having the best experiences, and we are also here to also pray for Ukraine and for Russia to be very forgiving at the same time. So mamaya I'm also offering a quick prayer para sa ganyang sitwasyon na yan. Pero sabi ko nga, meron nang nangyayari sa atin and we are seeing how it is. And way before, alam na natin kung anong nangyayari kapag hindi nadadaan sa mabuting usapan ng mga bagay-bagay. And that's the key. Now, hanggat madadala natin sa mabuting usapan, dalhin natin sa mabuting usapan. Kasi pakiramdaman mo, imbis na ikaw nag-e-enjoy sa mga magandang Sunday natin, you should have been spending it with your family, loved ones, you should be relaxing, but then again, yung pakiramdam, hindi ito magiging maluwag sa dibdib natin. And hindi mo rin gugustuhin to end our week after a long, busy, tiring week na ang kapalit nito na dapat nagpapahinga tayo so that mas G na G tayo for a more productive week. It may also weaken our spirits. Dahil tandaan, lalo na kapag may hindi tayo pinaplanong maganda sa bawat isa, sa atin, hindi rin magiging magandang effect niyan. Naku, kumalma tayo ng maigi. Pero ano naman ang ating weekly na theme for this week, and ano naman ang parang kumbaga guide para sa ating linggo? Here we go. Ayun, okay. So, we have the Night of Spring for our general guide. Tingnan nila, lahat ng mga, it's really a week of discoveries. And the discoveries, it leads us to work hard. Pero sabi ko nga yung mga madidiscover natin this week, you will also discover that what was once an alliance on your end may not necessarily be an ally or not necessarily feel like an ally. To a certain extent, lalo na yung Sunday energy natin, you may feel a little betrayed. You may feel that you are supposedly trusting fully the people around you, but you totally feel the opposite, and hindi rin maganda yung ganyang pakiramdam. But tandaan, anything that is for us to discover, it's not something that is given to us para pahirapan tayo or in a form of punishment. There are ways. Sometimes the universe gives us very unique ways for us to learn something. And what a better way of learning if we use love as our foundation or our intentions. When we reduce lahat ng intentions natin and it brings us back to love, it will be better. Pero imagine mo, if you reduce all of your intentions pero hindi love ang pinanghuhugutan nating energy, makuha mo man ang gusto mo pero in the end, will you be really happy? Will you really be fully fulfilled and contented? Or will this lead to asking for more? Or for you to really fulfill this by doing more, creating more chaos? Hindi ito masyadong makakabuti sa atin. Sa anumang paraan, may it be for a smaller scale or on a bigger scale, lahat ng mga desisyon natin that does not lead us to love will not do good for us. And tandaan, okay sana kung tayo lang ang nakaka-experience ng mga ganitong bagay or in the end, tayo lamang ang makaka-absorb ng ganitong energy. But tandaan natin, each one of us, meron tayong mga mahal sa buhay. Yung mga mahal natin sa buhay, our friends, our family, our loved ones, our romantic relationships, we are all tied together in an invisible golden thread. And we all share karma. Tandaan, if we choose love, if we choose patience, if we choose kindness, the people who are connected to us, they also get that. Pero kung hindi yun ang pinili natin, they also get what we chose. So, my say, magpasensya, magbigay ng magbaon ng maraming pagmamahal sa isa't isa. And syempre, to always trust that no matter how these lessons will unfold for us, ang goal natin is matutunan ang lesson. As much as we can, let's focus on the lesson. And kung meron tayong opportunity para i-balance yung mga emotions natin, before we start verbalizing things or before we start acting on things, mainam na pag-aralan muna natin. Ito ba talaga yung makakabuti? Ito ba talaga, is this gonna bring greater good? Is this gonna allow me to grow more love in my heart? Pero kung the answer is no, sit it out, rest it out, at magpasensya muna. And then tomorrow's another day, and then pakiramdaman, tomorrow, probably, baka maging iba na ang magiging sagot natin. Baka makita na natin ang hinahanap natin. Baka ma-recognize natin na, kailangan ko lang palang magpasensya. And that is it for our weekly tarot reading for this week. If you do like this episode, please do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. And also, sabi ko nga I'm also gonna offer this a little special prayer for peace and unity for Ukraine and for Russia to be very forgiving. So, may I also request everybody who's watching this to join me in prayer so that we will offer our best love and our high hopes that no matter what we are experiencing right now in Ukraine and in Russia, we are trusting that God's grace will always bless us with more love, more kindness, and so that we will all recognize that there is really nothing in this world na hindi natin mapag-uusapan, most especially if we always trust that God will always guide us. So let us also offer a little quick moment of silence. And in this case, we are also offering this silence to offer peace in Ukraine and the forgiveness of Russia. Thank you so much for joining me in that brief moment of silence and trusting that God will always help us and God will always save us no matter what. Now, I will see you all next Tuesday for Tarot Tuesdays. But for now, this has been Marky Mendoza. Lagi-lagi nagpapaalala to keep trusting the process and world peace. Namaskaram. I will see you on Tuesday. Maraming salamat.